So it's August. You're probably wondering why I'm making this video midway through the year. Usually people make these videos at the beginning of the year, new year, new me, here's all my goals. And while that's all great, and a lot of people make their goals then, I think goals, dreams, and aspirations should be things that are constantly being reevaluated, brainstormed on, and made plans for, versus doing it just once at the beginning of the year. Hey guys, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is having an amazing day so far. In today's video, I'm basically going to be showing you how to make a vision board. A couple videos ago, I think in my Girl Boss Habits video, I mentioned the importance of vision boards and how I made a vision board at the beginning of the year, kind of as like, yeah, I'll make one. So I made one, I put it up, it was somewhere I saw every single day, and by May, I had accomplished all of the things that I put on that vision board, which was crazy because some of them were some pretty lofty goals, and it was funny because I did not really 100% believe in vision boards before, and I was just, making it kind of for fun, and then it happened. Everything on that board happened, and I was just like, what the heck? I was shook to the core about it. Having just a visual representation and having that visual that you see every single day just really solidifies in your mind that these are the goals you want, these are the things you want to achieve, and just seeing them and having them put into your brain reinforces that work ethic, that drive to make those goals happen. And of course, if you guys are not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button down below to join the family. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. And with that, let's hop on into the video. The first step to creating a vision board is brainstorming. So figuring out what your dreams, your goals, your aspiration, things you want to accomplish, things you want to happen, what all those things are. So for example, consider things like travel, relationships, family, career, finances, paying off your car, paying off debts, and make a note. A couple things that are going to be on my vision board for today are travel. I would love, love, love to go to Italy, France, and Greece. Those are my top three that I am just dreaming to go to. For home, I would just love to finish decorating and setting up my house. For YouTube, I would love to hit 500,000 subscribers, which is getting kind of close. We're less than 100,000 subscribers away. I'd love to go on some sort of cool, fun brand trip or creator retreat where I can meet other creators and we can all do cool activities and go somewhere neat. Something to note with vision boards is you have to be specific with vision boards. You have to pick out a number, or you have to pick out if you're trying to buy a new car, pick out exactly what car you want to get. For me, I would love to get a 2017 or 2018 Jeep Wrangler, preferably in the color light gray, maybe a white. Being precise and concise is essential. I would love, love, love to pay off my current car. I don't like my current car. I used to really like it, and it's a great car, but maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I got into a car accident where a car flipped on top of mine, which was horrible, but I'm okay, things were okay. But ever since then, I've just felt really uncomfortable driving that car. I feel like it's too low to the ground where I really can't see things properly, and I just don't feel that safe driving in it. So I would love to pay off that car and then sell it, and then put the money that I sold the car for towards a new car, and hopefully buy a new car in cash. I want to start working out twice a week. I want to be able to do 5 pull-ups. I've never been able to do a pull-up in my life. I want to finally start my couples podcast with my husband. We have been meaning to start that since last November, and it just has not happened. Also want to relaunch our couples vlogging channel because we started that last winter and then we fell off. Those are some of the things that I'm brainstorming just to give you guys some ideas and get that thought process going. So brainstorm, write that all down, and make a list. Find images that are visual representations of all the things that are on your brainstorm list. So you can either go online and just search images and put everything in a Word document or a Photoshop or something and print those out, or you can also go the magazine route, which I like to do because I feel like magazines just have so much inspiration, and I just find magazine imagery to be just so much more dynamic. If you are going to go the magazine route, I have a money-saving hack for you. So instead of buying magazines brand new off the rack, go to your local library that has a library bookstore inside of it. They are so much more affordable. All of the magazines I bought are either 10 cents or 25 cents per magazine instead of $6 or $10 for a magazine. Brand new magazines are very expensive. So if you go to your library bookstore, not only are you saving money, you're also supporting your local library, which is amazing because I think libraries are very underfunded and they're amazing resources. You're giving these magazines a second life. You're just getting more bang for your buck because $5 can buy you a stack of magazines, and you have more versatility and more options versus buying the expensive magazines in store brand new. Besides the direct images that are visual representations representations of the things that are on your list. Look for inspiring quotes or words or things that also kind of represent the vibe you're going for. A couple things I always look for are words like inspiration, growth, financially stable, girl power, just things like that that I think really represent my vibe, things I'm going for, and just like my overall life mission, things that I think represent me and what I'm striving for. And obviously when it comes to more specific things, you might not always find those in magazines, so find all the things you want from the magazines first, and then whatever you don't find, just go online, print those out, and use those images from there. Once you find all your images, cut them out, set them to the side, organize them however you want, and then get some sort of board. So I just use a poster board because it's easy, it's accessible, and it's affordable. And then other materials you will need are of course scissors, and you can either use like a glue stick, you can use double-sided tape, you can use regular tape and just like roll it, just some sort of adhesive thing to where you can stick your images to the board. The way you're gonna start off by making your vision board is by taking your big, beautiful images or your biggest goals or just some sort of beautiful background that covers up the poster board. For me, the images that I usually put in the back are travel images because magazines always make them a full page image and it covers up a lot of that blank area. I also love putting the travel images in the back because I think it just looks so beautiful and it complements everything so well. Once I have the background covered, I start playing with all the little images and the text and the phrases and the quotes and all those things, and I just start playing around with the placement. So I don't glue them down first. I kind of just like start moving them around and figuring out what looks good next to what, if I want to organize or place anything a certain way. For me, I personally don't like to do this, but if you wanted to organize in like one section do finances, one section do career, and one section do relationships, I like to kind of just mix everything around to have the most like visually, aesthetically pleasing looking type of thing, just because that's what I like to do. But of course, do whatever you feel is best for you, whatever you feel is most representative and works for you. And then once you got it, glue it down. The last step for an efficient vision board that actually works is the most essential step. It's to put your vision board in a place that you will see it every single day. So where that's visible. The reason that this is so essential, I briefly touched on it in the beginning, but basically if you don't see it, if you just put it in some closet or you just put it away somewhere where you don't see it every single day, you're gonna forget about all those goals. You're gonna forget about all the little things, and it's not going to be a reminder that you want to make those things happen. Having them not visible is going to make them a lot less likely to happen. So make sure that when you make your vision board, you put it up right away somewhere that you are going to see it every single day, that it's visible, it's accessible, and that it's somewhere that is going to remind you every single day that these are the things that you want to accomplish. So that is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that if you have been wanting to make a vision board, I hope this re-inspired your passion to make one, because I do truly find them to be so helpful, and I'm really excited about the one I made today. I am just like putting it out there that I want all these things to happen. If you guys make a vision board of your own, tag me, send it to me. I would love to see. And I also want you guys to know that I am always like praying and hoping and just like wishing the best and sending all the good vibes for your successes and happiness, because you guys are like the most amazing people. And I guess since we're on this note of positivity, let's move into the quote of the day segment. And for today's quote of the day, I think we have a pretty pertinent quote, and it says, "Always talk like your dreams are going to happen." I think that's so important. I think it's essential. It goes along perfectly with this video. Just putting your like goals and your dreams out there, and also just making a tangible visual representation just brings your goals and dreams so much closer. So think on that as we go into the week. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys want to follow with my day-to-day life, I am always on Instagram. I always am posting Instagram stories, and it's just Jessica Neistadt. I also have like a Twitter, a Pinterest, a Spotify, all that jazz linked below. And I just hope you guys have the most wonderful week ahead. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next